Hi everyone, welcome back to Dramatic Budgets. If this is your first time here, then my name's Lisa and I'm on a debt-free and hopefully savings journey to get rid of what started out as just under £11,000 worth of debt. If you have been with me before, then thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. So guys, happy Sunday. I am going to try and get this out today for you on Sunday evening. It's currently about 10 past 10, so I'm gonna try and do this video and just kind of get it out to you as soon as I've finished filming. Today is technically the last day of my budget for May. It's the 1st of June today, but I'm not going to film. Normally I do all my filming on a Sunday, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm not working tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out in the morning to the post office and get the cash that I need. Hopefully the denominations that I need as well, so that I can do a full proper cash stuffing with you guys and get all of my videos done. I've got a nail appointment in the afternoon, but other than that, I've not really got any plans, which is great. So, I am officially now on holiday, so I have got a lovely rum and coke sat here with me. Yeah, I finished my last shift before my holiday today, so I'm finally getting into that holiday mode. The only thing is I need to actually pack, which is the one thing I hate packing and unpacking, because no matter what I do, how organised I think I am, I always feel like I'm going to forget something. But yeah, and I hate the unpacking at the other end. You just want to get out and, you know, go and have some food and some drinks or go to the beach or whatever. And then I hate the packing back up at the end of the holiday and the unpacking when I get home because it's all washing and stuff, isn't it? So, today is going to be my budget with me. I realise I haven't actually told you that yet. So this is going to be my budget with me for June, which, like I say, starts technically tomorrow. It's a little bit of a different budget. If you've been with me for a few years, you'll know that when I go on holiday, obviously my monthly budget looks a little bit different because I've budgeted everything within that holiday money, so I don't have as much in way of expenses and stuff. So yes, so first of all, we're going to have a quick look through all my binders and see if there's anything that we need to condense, which is something I do like to do before we do the closeout at the end of the month, because obviously that just makes it a little bit easier when I do the closeout. So there's nothing in holidays at the minute. So holidays does technically have some money. I've got a little bit of money left from when I got my currency. There's about just short of £70, but I always save that because that's always good to buy breakfast in the airport. And obviously a lot of basically all the airlines now don't take cash of any kind. It's all card, so it's always good to have that money available so I can get us a coffee and, you know, biscuit or whatever on the plane. I also have got some money put aside for my holiday in January to India. It was money that my godmother gave me for Christmas, and I decided I was going to put it to one side to pay for that. So that's been sitting in a different sort of account, so I will pop it into my holiday account once I've got back from this holiday. But yes, so that's that little bit explained. when it comes to that. So it's good in a way because it means I've not got lots and lots in my binders. I'm afraid you'll have just seen me 8 minutes just going through them, but yes. So we are going to do the budget with me for June 2025. It's a lovely 4-week month, which is great after a 5-week month. But on top of that, as you can see, I am away for the best part of 2 weeks, which means I'm not going to cash stuff for either of these weeks. So yeah, I've got holiday money that will tide me over. I've got some sinking funds and things that will tide me over for tomorrow before I go on holiday. And obviously the weekend, I've got date night and stuff like that. So it's absolutely fine. So as you can see, we have got 4 nice little weeks in June. The first week, tomorrow is my sister's other half's birthday. So we've already sent her his card and a present with her this weekend. So that's all sorted. I'm having my nails done tomorrow. So I will cash stuff before I go, so that I can make sure that I've got the money for the nails, which is great. So it will be my holiday nails. So what I don't know whether you'll see them before my holiday. Look how horrible my nails are at the minute. Oh God, you can tell I've been doing a load of work today. Yeah. So I have washed my hands multiple times, I promise you. Yeah, so depending on whether I do all of my filming before I go for my nails or not, you may see them, you may not. If not, I might try and put a little picture on Instagram, because anybody that doesn't know, I'm an NHS worker who can't have my nails done for work. Because I do go onto wards, and so it's supposed to be bare below the elbow. So the only time that I ever really have my nails done is when I'm on holiday, because I usually go away for long enough that they will need taking off before I need to be back at work anyway. So yes, so that is the holiday is for pretty much the whole of the first week and most of the second. We go on Tuesday. We've got a really early flight. I'm leaving the house at 2:15 in the morning. Fun. It's the only time it's worth getting up at that time, isn't it, guys? Is when you're actually going somewhere. And I get back on the Friday tea time. I've got a barbecue for a friend on the Saturday. Now, this is a friend that now lives in Alabama. And so she's having a barbecue because she's back visiting, but we have found out since she decided she was coming back over that she is pregnant. So it is going to be a nice little celebratory barbecue to see her, catch up, and obviously check on the little baby bump. So that'd be great. Sunday, I am then taking the rest of my family, my mum, my sister, my uncle and his partner are going to meet our German friends in Switzerland. So I'm then taking them to the airport. So yeah, it's it's going to be another early start because they've got a similar flight time to what I have. So it's going to be another 2:00 in the morning rush off. So yeah, probably won't do much on that Sunday except come back and zonk out on the bed for a few hours. So week 3, the only thing I have got there, because my mum's away, I am not taking care. I am keeping an eye on our German girl that's staying with her at the moment. We are hoping that she may be in school by this point. It's been an absolute nightmare to try and get her into school with all of the school holidays and bank holidays and all of that sort of stuff since she's been here. So she's been volunteering in a cafe to kind of do a bit of practicing. I'll be keeping an eye on her. So I will need to be a little bit more proactive in regards to food and stuff, because I need to make sure that obviously I'm sorting out tea for her. On the Friday, my other half and I are going to see Greg Davies. Now, I've never seen him live. My other half absolutely loves him and has wanted to go for years. So I bought him the tickets for Christmas. So I'm finishing early that day. And we are going to go into We're going to go there early and be able to get some food and maybe a couple of drinks before we come home. So that's the only thing I've really got on that week. And then on the last week, I've got no social stuff whatsoever. It is just payday on the Friday because the 28th is a Saturday. So apart from the holiday, there's not an awful lot of social stuff going on, which is always good. So week 1. We are starting with a rollover, we think, of £1,524.04. Nothing else expected in. I've only got, obviously because it's starting sort of after the beginning of the month, a lot of my direct debits will have gone out, or have gone out, should I say, this week. And because it finishes before sort of the end of the month, there will be a few direct debits that don't go out until next month's budget, sort of thing. So it'll look a little bit different. So the first week we have got the house insurance going out at £35.89. Now, if you've been with me and you're eagle-eyed, you'll notice that that is a little bit higher than normal. So I've just got my renewal. This is the one thing, I've never really worried about the house insurance because it's gone down every single year. This is the first year that it's gone up. It's only gone up by about £2 odd a month. So it's nothing too worrying. But unlike car insurance, you get your renewal like 28 days before. So you've got time to shop around and things. I literally got mine on yesterday, Saturday. And basically my renewal starts and my first payment goes out on the 5th of June, which is obviously in the middle of next week. So I've been working all weekend. I've literally got tomorrow and then I'm away on holiday. So even if I wanted to shop around, I haven't got time this year. I'm not worried because it's only a couple of quid. But do your guys' months come through then? The date on the letter is the 22nd of May. So it's not as if it's, it's been hanging about a week, but because that's what the Royal Mail is like at the minute. But it's still not an awful lot of time if you did want to shop around. I didn't know if it was just me. I'm sure you can let me know in the comments. I have no idea. So, yes, so there's that. And then my credit card, which is £65.75. Now, that has gone up a little bit because I have used it to buy a few holiday bits. These are bits that I can use for this holiday and the one in January, so I'm not too worried. And I have got an extra payment to make. I've saved enough money to put an extra payment on my credit card this month anyway, so I'm not too worried about that one. That is a total of £101.67 in bills, leaving £1,422.40. As you can see, I am not cash stuffing anything for myself because I've only got Monday. My plan is essentially to go for my nails, come back and literally not do anything else. My mum is going, I'm just going to have my tea and go to bed early because it's an early start on Tuesday. So I didn't see the point in cash stuffing. So there's nothing being stuffed for expenses. Because of that, there's none of my challenges or anything that I would normally do per week. So I am going to put £50 into my Monzo account. That is for the penny challenge. So the lovely Tracy had sent me an Instagram message with the different months and how much it sort of was. And £50 is the month of June. So I'm going to go with that and we'll see how we get on, which is great stuff. And I'm going to put £600 into sinking funds. That's more than I do normally. And the reason we're doing that is because I'm not really cash stuffing for myself for 2 weeks. So I'm not doing the 52 weeks. I'm not doing the winning Wednesdays, that I would normally do for like 3 of the 4 weeks. So I've got a little bit of extra cash. So I've decided I'm going to top up a few more of my sinking funds before I go away. So that's £600. Then that is a total of £650, leaving £772.40. I am giving my sister £100 towards my family debt. And £2 is budgeted for my overdraft. I'm hoping that I'm going to stay out of my overdraft for a lot longer this month because I'm not going to be around to spend. I'm not going to be spending much on my card for the first 2 weeks. So that'd be good. So that's £102, leaving £670.40. Into week 2. Nothing expected to come in again that week, and the only expenses bills going out should be my iPhone at £22.25 and my dishwasher insurance at £4.60. So that is a £26.85, leaving £643.55. Nothing getting cash stuffed again. As I say, I don't get back till tea time on Friday. My mum will get me a couple of bits that I definitely need for over the weekend, you know, sort of the basics. She always does, and I do the same for her. So I won't really need to do any shopping until at least the Monday. And I've got social money to kind of cover the barbecue and stuff like that. So that is the nothing in variables. We're also not saving anything in week 2 because I'm not going to stuff any sinking funds or anything, so I'm not expecting to save anything either. So that's £643.55 still. The overdraft budget of £2, leaving at the end of the week on £641.55. Again, not expecting anything to go in week 3. And the only direct debit that's going out is £2.99 for my fridge freezer insurance, leaving £638.56. There is then, because I'm back and we are on normal weeks, I'm back at work and all of that sort of stuff, I am budgeting £100 for food, £50 for fuel, £20 for spends and £5 for miscellaneous, as I would normally on the first week of the month. So that's £175, leaving £463.56. Then we have got the challenges I don't budget for, as you know, if you've watched me before. And then I'm going to put £100 into sinking funds, £40 into my 52 weeks and £20 into my Winning Wednesdays, which will be absolutely fabulous. That's £160 in total, leaving £303.56. And the £2 overdraft leaves us at the end of week 3 on £301.56. So that means going into week 4, I do get paid that week. So we are basing it on my basic of £2,217.32. I am expecting it to be more than that because I did the bank holiday at the beginning of the month and I did a weekend at the beginning of the month as well. So that's good. So that should be a total of at least £2,518.88. And then some of my regulars in direct debits are going out. So the internet at £34.42, mobile at £24.64, the Kindle at £9.49, utilities at £79.56, car insurance at £42.24, the Netflix at £5.99, and my Audible at £7.99. So that's £204.33 in total, leaving £2,314.55. Then there is my usual £30 food, £20 fuel, £20 spends, £5 miscellaneous, £75 in total, leaving £2,239.55. Obviously, I don't budget for the challenges, and then I'm going to put £100 into sinking funds, £35 into 52 weeks, and £20 into Winning Wednesday. So that's £155 in total, leaving £2,084.55. And then that last £2 overdraft, leaving me at the end of the month on £2,082.55. Brilliant, which is fabulous. So all in all, it should be a pretty good month. I am hoping that by going away, I'm going to have a nice relaxing break. I've got everything handed in that needs to be handed in for college. My tutor doesn't get back to work till tomorrow, and I've sent her an email to let her know when I'm on leave and out of the country. So hopefully she won't send me any work back. And if she does, it will not be due until, plenty of time after I get back from holiday to be able to do that. So I can go and relax and not worry about any of that. And then I'm hoping that when I come back, I will have had a nice relax and a mind reset, because I have found my spending creeping up recently, just little bits here and there. And I think I'm terrible with my money. I mean, obviously I'm in this situation, so I'm terrible with money anyway in the past. But I find when I am tired, I am even worse because I just can't be bothered. I don't really think things through, and I just kind of like go like this with a tippy tappy card sort of thing. So yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll have had a nice refresh and my mind will reset in regards to my debts, that we can start working on all of that. So yes, so thank you so much for joining me, guys. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. There is the comments box down below if you want to pop anything in there. And of course, if you aren't already subscribed, please do click the subscribe button, and there is also the notification bell if you want to know when I post a video. I am gonna go and finish my lovely rum, and then me and my pooch, I think, are just gonna go up to bed and have a little bit of a chill in between, while I will edit this video as much as I do edit any of the videos and get that up for you. I will film at least my closeout tomorrow, and probably my cash stuff in as well. So yeah, and which is probably, I think, the only videos I need to do this week, to be fair. But yes, thank you so much, guys. If you I don't know what I was going to say there. My mind just went blank. I hope you've had a really lovely weekend. Please do take care, stay safe, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.